What's poppin'? Once again, this is Derek Chambers, manager, agent, and artist consultant, and this is Music Industry 101. Now, what I do, I teach artists how to make money in the music industry, man. That's what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching y'all about the importance of doing split sheets, how much money you make off streaming, and the publishing process, man. Process, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, what I teach y'all the business. Now, I'm just going to break down some key things. I'm going to try to be quick, man. Because, I don't just talk. I teach y'all the business, man. And a lot of people respect what I do. You know what I'm saying? And what I bring to the table and all. And they be sharing my stuff on their pages. My man Mark TNS Slade. My man. A lot of artists are talented. They can rap. They can produce. But do they know how to make their money off publishing, man? Because if you don't know how to make money off publishing and you don't know to register your stuff with ASCAP or BMI so you can make your money off your royalties, and you don't know there's a 50-50 split between the songwriter and the producer, then how you gonna make your money, man? All right? So, like I said, I teach artists the business and I show you how to be successful in it. Now, I just want to cover some key things tonight, about these 50-50 splits, man. All right? Now, I showed you the publishing process, right? Works like this. The songwriter writes a song. The copyright ownership is automatic. The songwriter makes the song publicly available, becomes the music publisher automatically. Now, I told you that the song is divided into equal portions of shares. So the songwriter shares 50%, right? And the publisher shares 50%. Okay? So in the United States, the Public Rights Organization and ASCAP BMI CSAP. Every country in the world has its own PRO, so its own performance rights organization, and they work together to collect the royalties from each other's territories. These organizations represent songwriters, not artists. These organizations, they are organizations that collect performance royalties, okay? Not mechanical royalties. The performance rights organizations, or PROs, make money to pay their songwriters and publishers royalties. So the songwriters and the mechanical royalties, the PROs, which performance rights organizations, make money to pay songwriters and publishers royalties by collecting money from thousands of venues and outlets, radio stations, okay? So Hot 97, 105.1, all the stations all over the country, you know what I'm saying? I just know the stations in New York, but there's other radio stations in different states. You know what I'm saying? So check this. It says PROs make money to pay their songwriters and publishers royalties by collecting money from thousands of venues and outlets, right? Radio stations, streaming services, TV stations. So when your song is played in a commercial on a TV station, what have you, department stores, bars, live venues, etc., that have been required to purchase blanket licenses, giving these outlets permission to play music in their public performance. The PROs then pay the publishing companies their 50% and the songwriters their 50%. See, that's again about this 50-50 split, right? That I said between the songwriter and the publisher. So it says the PROs, which the performance rights organizations, then pay the publishing companies their 50% and the songwriters their 50%. PROs split publishing and songwriter royalties equally 50-50. See? So I told you PROs then pay the publishing companies their 50%, the songwriters their 50%. The PROs split publishing and songwriter royalties equal 50-50. See, this is not a deal you negotiate. This is how they do it for everyone, from Taylor Swift down to you and me, 50-50. Any songwriter in the U.S. can sign up and ask up a BMI without being invited or having to apply. ASCAP and BMI are both not-for-profit organizations. And CSEC and GMR are for-profit, and you must be accepted. Right? So it says right there, man, it's a 50-50 split between the songwriter and the producer. That's what that's what I'm covering tonight. This 50-50 split. Now, getting paid and not seeing a dime. So when you collaborate with other artists or the producer, what have you, you know, you got to make sure this paperwork is signed. So the split sheet is a simple document. All artists in the business is doing split sheets, man. All right? That lays out who owns what part of a particular song, and it has the following: the song title, the date, the name, the publishers, and the PROs are all writers. See, it says PROs, which the Performing Rights Organization are all the writers. Split percentages and the signatures are all writers. See, right here it says standard practice is to split the percentages equally amongst the writers. It's talking about a 50-50 split again right here. It says, for example, if there are two writers, the split's a 50-50. You can also break it. Now, the importance of doing split sheets comes into play when a song is placed. So if you have the split sheet signed and dated by all co-writers, you have the proof of ownership. See? Because remember, this split sheet has the song titled, the date the song was written, the names, the publishers, right? And the performance rights organizations, all writers with the split percentages, and the signatures are all writers, right? It says the importance of a split sheet comes into play when a song is placed. So if you have the split sheet signed, dated, just like you would sign your name on a check, you know, people write a check out to you, or some money is supposed to be coming to your account. You know, you have to have a valid account when that money comes into, right? Or when that check has to be endorsed or the bank is not cashing. So this split sheet protects you because it has the song title, date, names, publishers, and performance rights organizations of all writers, split percentages, and the signatures of all writers in writing. Okay? Now, the importance of a split sheet comes into play when a song is placed. So if you have this split sheet signed and dated by all co-writers, you have proof of ownership. Okay? Just like when a person writes you a check, right? It has to be endorsed. So the bank is not going to cash that check unless it's endorsed. So if you have this split sheet, that's proof. Who wrote the song, right? The song title, the date, the name, the publishers, the PROs of all writers, split percentages, and signatures of all writers. So it says the importance of a split sheet comes into play when a song is placed. So if you have the split sheet signed and dated by all co-writers, you have proof of ownership. Now, several scenarios could happen or could occur without this backup, including the following. Someone could claim more than their fair share and put the song into dispute. The song could be placed and someone could erase you from the credits. You don't do these split sheets. So no credit equal no royalties. See? Now on the split sheet tells you the song title, the date, the song was written, the names, publishers, the performing rights organization, all writers, the split percentages, and the signatures of all rights. Right? Okay? So I'll be teaching y'all the business, man. Understand? Now, it goes on to say, even about this 50-50 split, right? It says, about the royalties that artists make. Songwriters are paid 3 royalty streams. The mechanical royalty. A songwriter receives a mechanical royalty from the sale of a song on an album or a legal digital download. See? So when your song is downloaded, okay, on Spotify, the co-writers and the publishers, see? The performance royalty, a songwriter receives a performance royalty when their song is performed on terrestrial broadcast radio, so on the radio, and a live performance venue, or via online streaming services. So when your song is streamed on these different platforms like Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, see? But your music has to be registered with ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, what's its copyright. So it says the songwriter receives a performance royalty. So it's important for you artists to write and produce your own songs so you can make the money. But you have to know how you make the money, how much money you're supposed to be getting. Now, showing you right here, it's a 50-50 split. So a songwriter receives a performance royalty when the song is performed on terrestrial broadcast radio and a live performance venue or via online streaming services. In the United States, performance royalties are paid out through performance rights organizations, like I told you, ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC. Then it says sync fees. A songwriter receives a sync fee when his or her song is licensed to use to synchronize with video, example, television, movie, YouTube video, and the royalty is freely negotiated in the marketplace, which is typically split 50% to the writers and 50% to the artists and the record label. See? So all what I broke down, that is a 50-50 split between the songwriter and the publisher, man. About the 50-50 split. Now, I'm going to break down some more key things, right? A vanity publishing company and register your publishing company with ASCAP. You must do this to get paid all of your money. If you don't have your vanity publishing company registered as a corporation, like an LLC, or have a bank account under its name, make sure you tell ASCAP that you're doing business as the vanity publishing company so they can write the checks appropriately. You can also sign up for direct deposit, which expedites the entire process. See, now it's going to say about the 50-50 split again. ASCAP pays out 50% of the total money to the songwriter, see, and 50% to the publisher. I'm talking about it's 50-50 split between the songwriter and the publisher. That's the publishing process. So it said if you don't register a publishing company, you will only get half of your money. Now, if you are unaffiliated songwriter with BMI, you don't need to register a vanity publishing company. BMI will pay you 100% of the money. All right? But if you sign up for an admin publishing company like Song Trust, so y'all think y'all know something. I know the whole thing y'all be doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Not to say nothing, make your money, but make sure you do what you're supposed to do so you can get all your money. So if you sign up for an admin publishing company like Songtrust, Centric, CD Baby Pro, or TuneCore Publishing, they will collect your publishing money from your PRO, which is your performance rights organization, take their commission, 15 to 20%, and pay you out the rest. So you don't need to register a vanity publishing company if you're with ASCAP or register it as an LLC or open a bank account. This is a far easier option. And if you haven't registered with a PRO yet, sign up for an admin publishing company first. They will register your song with a PRO and save you some time and steps. Now it says digital distribution company. Some people call them digital aggregators. These companies are how you get your music into Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube, Music Deezer, Tidal, and 80 plus other digital stores and streaming services around the world. It says Harry Fox Agency, HFA, handles U.S. mechanical royalties. Mechanical royalties are another kind of songwriter royalty. HFA is hired by mechanical licenses. You can sign up for HFA unless you can't sign up for HFA unless you are a publisher, see, and have songs released by a third-party label, not self-release. But you don't need to sign up with HFA to collect mechanical royalties. Admin publishing companies like Songtrust, CD Baby, TuneCore, Kobo, Centric, and Audium will collect mechanical royalties for you if you sign up for their admin publishing programs. HFA was recently bought by CSAC. All right? And that shows you all the ways you can make your money in the music industry. And the key things that I wanted to bring out about that 50-50 split, man. You know? Now, all throughout the paperwork, as far as how you make money, you can rewind all of this. It was about a 50-50 split between the songwriter and the publisher. Also will be posted on my YouTube channel, Derek Chambers Music Industry 101. So, you know, I'm in the business of teaching artists the business and showing y'all how to make this money, man. You know, I don't even think there's nobody out here doing this. Besides me and my team, you know what I'm saying? Now, the publishing process, the songwriter writes a song, the copyright ownership is automatic, makes the song publicly available, becomes the music publisher automatically. The song is divided into equal portions of shares. The songwriter shares 50% and the publisher shares 50%. So it's a 50-50 split between the songwriter and the publisher, or between the songwriter and the producer. So once again, this is Derek